Before we dive into the 12-day strategy, let me show you how special the marathon is. The Streetathon features a groundbreaking initiative called the 5 Senses Marathon, including hearing, sight, smell, taste, and touch, that you will see very soon. For more race details, we will be running around the renowned eye-catching Victoria Harbour in Hong Kong. Our journey begins at the corridor, indicated by the red dots here. The first 12 kilometers take us around this part of the island. After that, we will be heading through the sea tunnel to explore the other side for more terrains, vibrant streets, and exciting events. The marathon distance is 42.2 kilometers or 26.2 miles. It starts at 5:15 within 6-hour limit. Along the run, there will be checkpoints for refreshment, and also followed with cheering and music performance. In addition, this marathon is more than just a race. It serves as a fundraising platform supporting numerous impactful organizations and projects, such as Blind Sports Hong Kong, the Fearless Dragon Running Team, and Run Our City Foundation Youth.org to advocate for the 7 United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, also known as SDGs, making a positive impact on society by promoting both physical fitness and social responsibility. It is very meaningful. One thing need to mention is, there are cutoff points along the run. If you are unable to reach those cutoff points by the scheduled time, you will be offered a free shuttle bus ride to the finish line, which I hope not to happen. I have set 2 goals in priority. First, safety is the top priority. If I get any injury, I will leave the match and wait for the bus ride. And second, I will try to not get on the bus and finish the race. For running strategy, with just 12 days left until my marathon, I felt the pressure. I looked for methods to improve my endurance and to avoid fatigue and injury during long-distance runs. I finally did come up with my own strategy, which I think it is quite unprofessional and even a bit silly. Please don't try it. And before we dive into my strategy, let's start with a concept: maximum heart rate. Maximum heart rate is measured in beats per minute, or BPM for short. It represents the highest number of times your heart can beat in 1 minute during your maximum effort exercise. There are many ways to obtain your maximum heart rate, like doing lab tests, using estimation formulas. The maximum heart rate depends on your age, your fitness level. For more information, feel free to check out the links in the description below. Let's say, if our maximum heart rate were 200 beats per minute. Based on this, 5 different zones are created using percentages of this specific maximum heart rate. We call it heart rate zones. Each zone represents a different level of efforts and benefits that you could see on this table. The suggested heart rate to aim for during a marathon is between 65% and 80% of your maximum heart rate. In other words, staying in heart rate zone 2 and 3 is ideal for marathon running. Again, if our maximum heart rate were 200 beats per minute, we should monitor our heart rate between 130 to 160 beats per minute. But remember, heart rate is just one piece of the puzzle. It's also important to listen to our body, like how hard you feel while you're running. If you find yourself out of breath or struggling, it's a sign to slow down or take a break. I also came across famous run, walk, run method created by Coach Jeff Galloway, which incorporates walk breaks during runs. The purpose of these walk breaks is to give your muscle a chance to recover during the race, helping to reduce overall fatigue and stress on your body. It not only helps prevent injury, but also making run more enjoyable. It's absolutely amazing. While this method typically requires months of preparation, it inspired me to adopt a similar strategy to manage my run. Here's what I've concluded for my remedial plan for both training and race day. First, monitor my heart rate. During the run, I will keep my heart rate in zone 2 or zone 3. That would help my endurance. Second, for the run, walk, run. And for this, since I've never run that far before, I have no idea how should I plan this with only 12 days remaining. I'm thinking maybe running cycles, maybe run 500 meters and then walk 50 meters repeatedly. This approach, I don't know, I hope it could prevent fatigue and injury, and I have to test it out. But all I know is only 77 cycles will get me through the marathon, the 42.2 kilometers. I know, it already sounds silly enough. From here, I wish I have researched more of it. I think I would have planned differently. You will find out why I say this later during the race day. And again, I will put all the research link in the description. So, on day 1 during the night, I went for a test. Since my plan was to run 500 meters and walk 50 meters repeatedly to finish the race. To better prepare, I needed to gather data on my walking pace and running pace. So I conducted a walking pace test. From this test, I found out my walking pace was about 11 minutes per kilometers. Using this walking pace result, I estimated my running pace accordingly. Well, the marathon race has 6-hour limit. My goal is to finish the marathon in under 5 hours and 45 minutes, allowing myself a 15 minutes buffer just in case. Based on my calculation, my estimated running pace was around 750 minutes per kilometer, which is significantly slower than my usual training pace of 630 per kilometer. That is fantastic. As a result, I set up my Garmin smartwatch with different training sessions based on 550 meter cycles with distance ranging from 5.5 kilometers up to 15.4 kilometers. Here is my training. Starting from day 2, I exercised every other day, gradually increasing the distance from 5.5 to 15.4 kilometers. During my training sessions, I drank and ate during walk breaks to imitate the marathon environment and help my body adapt. It actually went pretty well. I ate well and slept well over the time. Fast forward to day 10, I took a ride to pick up my running pack. The pack included my race rib, a timing chip, and other essentials. And I also found my name on the marathon runner board. Besides, it was my last day on training. I felt a bit worried. Okay, today is the final test run, and I think 15 kilometers will do. Not too harsh, just to prepare for the day after tomorrow's full marathon run. And I don't even know if I could finish the half marathon, It's kind of crazy. Yeah, so let's start by the dynamic stretch. Here is a quick review of my training. From all the test runs, my heart rate consistently landed in zone 2 and zone 3. Like in my last run of 15.4 kilometers, it never reached zone 4, and is my longest personal running record. It seems the remedial plan of run-walk-run method worked well. It helped me conserve energy and most importantly prevent injury. Now, all I need to do is 2.7x my longest running distance to complete the marathon. There is hope. Alright, now it's 2:02 and I didn't sleep well last night. But the show must go on. Let's go. From here, it's all about the final episode. I will take you through the entire run. You will see how the strategy unfolds. What are the features of the 5 senses? How good the food was, how wonderful the people were. It was so memorable. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you haven't checked out the last episode yet, click the link somewhere above or in the description. Feel free to leave your comments, let me know what your story or anything. And I will see you in the next one. Take care.